Howdy on Wallach's Lives. I think it's time to play a little. Who needs to die? I'm thinking I should probably put a base out here somewhere. I don't have to travel so far. If I'm gonna be out here. Trying to loot up this place that's too strong for me. Trying to figure out which one of these buildings. Be a good spot. I think that one's super, super tall. This one over here could be good. Already got a stairway up. Maybe. No, no, no. Dang it. Dang it, Buppy. Well, I thought it would have a stairway up. What we got here? Improves rifle crafting skill. Alright. And a stun baton, which I don't use. Oh. We got blade crafting skill. 7 of 75 for knives. I don't hate it. And I could... No, no. Let's do that. Let's do this. Gonna take forever. Maybe I want to keep this floor too. Oh no, there's a guy on this floor. Well, I don't know. It will take forever. I think that's okay. See me trying to work here? We'll chip away at these stairs. And then I can clean out these little stairs here. And then that way nothing can come up here. And then maybe I can fix the fire escape. And we'll make this new base. Yeah, it's everybody's gone this weekend. It's gonna be a quiet weekend. I thought about seeing if people wanted to come do something. And then I'm like, do I really want to? So I didn't bring myself to do it. Mostly because I'd have to. My gaming table is currently covered in game, and I'd have to clean up a bit. You guys are making a lot of noise. There you go. Dummy. Down here, they're screaming your vulture head out. Yeah, you. Shut up. Trying to work here. Yeah, we, what, I don't remember what the name of the game is. I was trying out... I really need to get back to it. I was super excited about this, about this one game. And then, we got it. Or I got it. And then we sat down and we... Oh. Wasn't expecting him. And then, It, oh, that's probably like one stab away from being free. Dang, what is the name of that game? I can't remember. It's the... It's the... Okay, what building was I working on? Well, that didn't work. Trying to slow her down. I should have marked it. Oh man, I don't know what building it was. It was over here, right? By this really tall building. And I went down this way. Oh. And then it was this one right here. Here's the stairs. Okay. And then okay. It's called the ISS Vanguard or something like that. I was super excited about it, and I still am. But we got it all out. We got it all set up. We played through half of the tutorial because I like big, complex, story-based board games. You ever heard of like Gloomhaven or really Frosthaven, Hero Quest, Bard Song, you know, that kind of thing. Descent. Oh no. It'd be great, guys, if you could leave me alone for like 2 minutes, and then we won't have to bother each other. And so I got this ISS Vanguard. It's a spaceship story game. And so we played a little bit of the tutorial for that. And great. Wow, I just missed her 3 times in a row. Yeah. Seriously, guys, go get a hobby. I'm just trying to bust out these stairs, okay? And then once the stairs are gone, then we don't have to worry about each other, okay? I know I'm a little undergeared for this territory, but I thought, you know, I could get, look, my gear's broken. I could get started here and then, maybe earn some better armor. I don't know if trying faster worked, but... There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that screaming zombie is, but I mean, it's not one of the screamers. Just it's a noisy zombie. Okay. Then we're gonna need to clear out this mess here, so I can fill this floor in. So anyways, so I got that, and I got that all laid out on the table, and then I had there was a game that sounded fun to me called Interstellar, maybe, and it's they figured out a way to harvest fuel directly from the sun, and then they discovered that harvesting fuel directly from the sun was a bad idea, and so the sun is dying, and um, and so you play a corporation, and each corporation's got its own specialty, and then you compete against the other people playing the game to see uh, who can build up their industrial base and get the research done that will allow you to build the solar system's first interstellar spaceship and escape before the sun goes. And then there's some cool things because there's limited resources, and even though it's going to destroy the sun, you can still mine the sun for resources. And so there's some serious strategy involved, and it sounded like fun, and so I got that. And of course, when I get them, I usually get the like video games. Board games can sometimes come with DLCs or expansion packs, if you prefer. And so I got all the expansion stuff for it. So that got added, and then and then and then I got a couple more Hero Quest expansions. Hero Quest is my favorite game, I think, board game of all time. And they remade it here a while ago. They were gonna remake it. They were gonna remake it in Spain. There was a company that started to remake it in Spain, and can't tell if that's doing anything. Getting stone and stuff, but I don't know. Oh, this does not touch the wall. That was unexpected. I was going to build all along this wall. Thank you. Ooh, it is really fighting me putting these blocks in the middle position there. Let's see. Can I get like another 50 of these? Can. Problem is I don't have the other supplies I need. Oh. That's not gonna work. Oh! You jumpy buggers. Well, I might need to take this They're way down another notch here. Oh man, yes I will, yes I will. They're just jumping right over that gap. Okay. Didn't realize you guys learned to jump. Oh. And then my sister bought me a big Lego set, so that's on the table. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. I've got piled under all these games. I can see an expansion box on the table, but I'm not sure what it's. I don't know what game that goes to. It's just black. I don't. I can see a name, but I can't make it out. Oh jeez. I don't like you guys learn to jump. Whoop. Well, I fell. Hey, buddy. Oh, good. That just obliterated me. Oh, it's stuck in the corner. Oh, I have a rough time here today. These guys are so much more powerful than I am. Technically, I should probably build my base outside of town. Just outside of town where it's safer instead of in these buildings, but, you know. I like being in the buildings. Yeah, so I was looking at all that, and I'm like, oh, I'd have to put so much stuff away, and I've got some furniture over there. It needs to be rearranged. I had this table. Okay, so we got this table, not table. We got this living room set up. Or no, did it come with the table? What did that come with? Yeah, there we go. I feel like somebody bought. Don't jump, just walk it. There you go. I feel like somebody bought like an end table set. Like I feel like there are other tables that go with that. But I can't think of where it's at. Okay, that should maybe keep them out of my hair for a minute. Okay, so I couldn't build out as far as I wanted to in here. So now I don't want to build in here. What's the floor down? That's where everybody's spitting, right? Well, over here. Um. Oh. Just take wood. Alright. This guy just puking at me over and over. I mean, I guess I could put it up here and just build a roof over it. Okay, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm messing my table. Oh, the furniture. Right, right. And I got these end tables, and I had them set up around my gaming table because you play some of these games and there's a lot of parts, and especially I like to get the ones with the mini figures. You know, instead of just a little token, instead you've got like little guys, and especially like fantasy style stuff or sci-fi. So there's a lot of like monsters and aliens, and so then when you get to a mission, you've got to put out the right kinds of creatures and stuff. And so there's a lot of parts like that, and so I like to have the table next to me to put that stuff on, so it's not on the table where we're playing. And so I had it all set up at one point, and then my sister and nephew decided they were going to get into fish stuff. They stole my table one day while I wasn't here. And they're like, well, you weren't using it anyways. Like, fine, whatever. And I think a shovel will work better on these. The answer to that is yes. And so they took that and they put some fish tank stuff on it, and then they got I don't know. My sister's always bringing home furniture that she doesn't do anything with. I don't understand. And says the guy who just told a story about all the board games he bought that he doesn't do anything with. But she gets all this furniture, and then she'll bring it home, and then she doesn't know what to do with it, and so she just has all this furniture, and it's not a lot, okay? Like, she got an old rickety bookcase she was gonna fix up, and I was like, okay, well, you got to get it back to that because it's, you know, it's not gonna hold together. And she's like, no, 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 it'll be fine once I get it in place. And I'm like, no, it's really, really wobbly. And so she's like, no, no, it'll be fine. We'll just I'll put it next to the other bookcase and it can. I'm like, why? Why? Just get a new bookcase. I'm not talking like oh, it's a, you know, super bookcase, you know, that costs $500 or anything like that. I'm talking like one of those, you know, Walmart um uh press board hooks together with those weird metal tabs, and um you know, you shove those little locking bolts into the circles and then twist them to lock the pieces together, that kind. And so she brought one of those home. I don't know what she was going to use it for. I think she said she's going to put puzzles on it because she does, you know, puzzles sometimes. And I mean, maybe you don't know. Now you know. And so she did that. She brought that home, and then she expects everybody else to I guess to take care of that stuff for her. All right. Do I have anything that would go in here? Yes, you could. Oh, you know what? Like, it's lean good. You know what? Let's go ahead and put that in there as well. I don't have any lead. So it's in the garage, and it's just in the garage. And so, occasionally, oh, yeah, no. Occasionally, people will set something on it, and so she didn't do anything with it, and so it's just slowly over time gotten worse and worse. And so it's really leaning. And so then one day she's like, "I'm ready to bring that in the house," and I'm like, "Okay, but you got to get something to put on the back of it." And it's just like, "No, it's fine." I'm like, "No, it's not fine. It's gonna fall over. It's gonna break apart if we try to move it. You gotta get something for the back of it, like a piece of plywood or something, so we can hook it together." She's like, "Well, it's not worth that." And I'm like, "Well, I told you before, you're gonna have to do something like that because it's really like breaking apart. Okay, you can't just bring it inside. It's not in good enough condition to move." And she's like, "Well, it was when I got it here." I'm like, "No, no, it wasn't. Uh, I told you when you got it here what you'd have to do, and you decided you knew, and you didn't know." Okay, so now we got a little storage spot. Now I just gotta figure out. Now I just gotta figure out how much of this is gonna collapse on me here. Um, wanna maybe I can do it from below. Oh, yep, I'm gonna do this one from below. All right. I think it's maybe not good. I think stuff will probably get up here. Maybe I take this guy out. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. So anyways, she then brought home after taking my table. She then brought home a uh one of those, again, Walmart esque. Uh, Not there's anything wrong with that. I've got my bits and pieces as well. Um, but she brought home a computer desk that she thought she could. I don't even know what she was doing with it. She had some plan to put it so her kids could use it, and then they immediately. And I was like, "Oh yeah, there you go," because my nephew, he's got the other end table that I was using for. Well, no, I wasn't using that one. I was using the one they took for fish. He's got an end table just like the one that I was using though, and he's got his computer monitor on it and his keyboard and stuff. And I, thought maybe they could rearrange the living room where he's got his computer a little bit, and then he could have that computer desk. Why wouldn't you want a whole area to work? I don't know. And so yeah, they put the fish stuff on it, and they had this grand plan where they got a fish tank and they put snails in it, and then they were gonna breed the snails so that they could feed them to pufferfish, and then they got this other tank, and she got a really big tank, like I don't know how much it is, like 100 gallon tank, 75 gallon tank. It's big. It's big. It's probably like 2 or 3, probably like 2 feet. It's probably not two, probably about 1.5 feet deep and like 3 feet long. And she's got that tank, and they put a bunch of fish in it, but they don't really take care of it. Is the problem? Like, they feed them, but then they don't really clean out the filters very often, and you know how people do. And it's around my bed too, and it's so noisy because the filters on the table are under the fish tank in the little cupboard, which means it's sitting on the wood that's touching the floor. And so in my bedroom, it's just like, and I'm just like, dude, can't you do something about that? And she's like, I bought the quietest one possible. I'm like, yeah, but can't you get like a cushion to sit it on or something? And she's like, well, it's not touching the floor. I'm like, yeah, but it's touching the cabinet that's touching the floor. It's not that loud. I'm like, you don't understand what it sounds like in my bedroom, though. And she don't care. Don't care. And so I took up sleeping with earplugs a while ago because of it. Well, that and how loud they all are. And then, so then she got another fish tank. So she got this big giant fish tank now. There's nothing in it. It's just taking up an entire hallway. There's like, got like a hallway. You come in the door, and then there's the stairs that go upstairs, and then to the right of those stairs is the hallway that just runs the length of those stairs, basically. And then there's like a, I don't know what's supposed to be, coat closet or something. And we don't keep coats in it. I don't. It runs from the stairs, the foot of the stairs in that hallway, not in the way. We don't use that hallway anyways, but it runs from the foot of the stairs to that closet door. And then there's that closet door, and then there's the main hallway that runs from the dining room to the kitchen, and then past the bathroom, the laundry room, one of the bedrooms, and then to the outside door that we use to go out into the garage. The main door we use to get in and out of the house. So, so it takes up one of the hallways. It's just empty. It's been sitting there for months now. They had grand plans, though. I don't know. Anyways, that's a huge tangent. I'll tell you what, that's a huge tangent about me being too lazy to clean up to see if people want to come over and play board games this weekend while everybody's gone. Maybe I might clean up tomorrow, but I doubt it. I'm not inviting Dwayne over, though. All right, with that, I'm going to call it a day. So, be bringing the small things, lean to the light. I will talk to you later. Cleaning up that table is probably some of those small things, so I should be better in.